Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mabimpressions, and today I want to talk about Sea of Craft. This game comes out April 28th, 2022. I want to thank the devs and publishers Wizard Games for the early review copy. This is going to be launching in early access. This is a crafting game, roguelike exploration with a heavy emphasis on building in a nice pirate scenario. You're going to be going through the sea and some lands and a lot of different other environments. There's a couple of modes in this game. First of all, there is a somewhat of a campaign mode, but it's more like chapters that is a long ass tutorial. It teaches you so many things from the very beginning, like, hey, this is exactly how the physics work. You're going to be, making different sorts of contraptions, a lot of different vehicles with various capabilities. This game is a Lego player's dream. It is a lot of trial and error, and the possibilities that definitely seem endless. When you see the screenshots, you can see people making very basic ships, and then even aircrafts, dinosaurs, things that move around on wheels. It's a lot. So I'll give you some examples for the very first things that they teach you. Basically, you do different sorts of objectives in the chapter. Some of it's like, oh, just get to the end before 20 seconds. And then you have other small little subtasks like, hey, do that, the 20-second thing, but maybe under 10 more seconds or even with less propellers. So the game is very complicated at first, but if you have tried any of these sort of building games before, you're going to feel right at home. It's very liberating just how many options they give you. So you're going to be doing a lot of that. You have to worry about buoyancy. You have to worry about weights. You have to worry about your propulsion system, and later on you get very heavy sort of thing like ball bearings, rotating things, and a lot of it can be highly configured via different sorts of keys. You can hot bind them. You can change the sensitivity on them. You can adjust how fast they go, how slow they go. It's a lot. So there's a ton there, and there you go. But what I really like about this game, besides the lengthy, cool, awesome chapter tutorial, which I highly recommend, you better do that because they slowly give you the parts and you work that way. And you can save vehicles for future chapters and go from there. But the roguelike mode is cool. However, it feels highly unfinished. So how it works is you go to what they call the open sea mode, and I don't know in the future if they plan to make this multiplayer, because right now it's basically, the tags on Steam is single player, online PvP, and co-op. I did not get into the multiplayer. I did play a very early copy, so I didn't think people were going to be online, but I really like the sea mode. So how it works is you start with very basic equipment, like a couple of rafts, some buoyancy, and 2 crossbows that you just put on your ship. Then you have to roam the world, destroy other sorts of ships, pick up their loot, and then you can keep building upon that. And when you defeat these encounters, they give you new abilities and upgrades that keep stacking on via different types of roguelike stuff, like, oh, more HP. If you're below a certain amount of HP, you do more damage, you propulse way faster, etc. And then there's random events on the map, like, hey, there is a store, you better get over here. You can get, you can buy lots of different types of weapons, like more cannons, a gigantic sword to put on top of your ship. And like I said, you can be very, very creative on here. You don't have to do the basic sort of ship layout, though. It's good to do that to learn, but man, go wild with this game, because they give you a lot. And, I was afraid that the performance would be a little too much, but luckily you can turn it down a bit because the depth of field and the field of view and the distance is very far in this game, but it's completely fine. So, on water, below submarine, on land, lots of different things. So yeah, in the roguelike mode, once you die, you basically lose and you gotta keep going. But it's one of these games that has very good potential, like extreme potential. They have an in-game store, but I don't think it's microtransactions. I think it's like cosmetics that you purchase via doing challenges from the chapter mode. And there's also a workshop where you can see, the top voted sort of builds. You can download them yourself and mess with that. There's also a creative mode, so you can just also mess with that. So yeah, the biggest things is the chapter mode, which is fun challenges, and it basically teaches you all the parts, tutorials. Then you have the open sea mode, which is the roguelites. It's replayability, insane amount, creative mode. And then you have the multiplayer mode, which I didn't touch that yet. I don't know if this thing talks about... Hold on, let me check. does this say anything about multiplayer? On the Steam page, there's free for all, chasing after the title Ace of the Sea. So yeah, there's a free for all. That'll be interesting. But I hope there's a lot more, because like I said, this has a ton of potential to do like races, like GTA stuff, racing, protect the flag, free for all, team battles. Maybe like this would be, I guess, the best case scenario in my opinion for this game, if the open sea mode, the roguelites, was multiplayer. You jump in, you have half an hour or an hour to go travel the sea, kill all the players, and get as big as you can. Kind of like very simple flash games like Slither.io. You run around, you pick up little pieces, and you eat people. This could be that, but with ships and a lot of diverse types of builds, because it's just insane. The footage I'm showing you, it's very, very basic stuff, because I am not that creative. The best I can do is hopefully the ship is stable so it doesn't flip over. And yeah, I've had it flip over a couple of times, but it's cool. You learn like, okay, I want to have a lot of buoyancy on this sort of material. Maybe I want to put some lead blocks on the front. Ton of trial and error. Like, I don't know what else to say. Sea of Craft, it's good, but it's a super early access, so there are a bunch of bugs and translation things. Maybe when the game fully launches, it'll all be there. When I did play early as well, some of the servers were down, so I couldn't actually see the workshop, but the screenshots do show it does look good. So Sea of Craft, it's good. Anyone who really likes being creative, messing around with physics, trial and error, really breaking games, this is going to be for you. Definitely. If it's not, maybe wait for a sale. But I think this game's absolutely worth looking at more footage, looking at more gameplay. So definitely check it out, Sea of Craft. If you guys enjoy, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already subscribed for daily videos, I'll be leaving you with a couple of battles, and we'll go from there. So, hey, if you want to see the footage, Let's Play channel, come by Twitch where all of it was streamed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, bring it, bitches. Wait. Oh, yeah, we're back. Skadoosh! Oh my god, 500 damage? Oh wait, how tanky are these guys? Okay, shot. Whoa, dude, they're so tanky. This weapon's really good, though. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh. Nice. This is the other one. 800. Sick. Critical hits. More coins. Rudder. I don't have to worry about this stupid thing. Metal block. Rudder. I got it. I got it. We don't have to worry about this anymore.